Good morning, and thanks so much for joining us here on Valley Border Vida. I'm your host, Danielle Banda. Now, we are so excited to introduce you to Andy McCall of the Emily Healthcare team because, we had the chance to speak with him about modern healthcare executive search and so much more. Go ahead and take a look at this.
My name is Andy McCall. I've been CEO here for Emily since '03. We recruit in the medical and healthcare arena all across Texas and nationwide as well. And there's a real war for talent right now. I saw an article before COVID that we had a shortage of about 60,000 nurses in the state of Texas alone. So that was pre-COVID. So I think leaders are going to have to become recruiters and work as a team. So resources are critical. Most hospitals, even though we do executive search and physician, most hospitals are struggling in lab. Most of these young professionals get recruited by big pharma. They get recruited into, it's pre-med. It's the same degree, very similar degree as pre-med. So they could be a PA, they could be a doctor. They can get into other forms of medicine, including animal science. So I'd say that's one of the areas that is, they don't have much of a voice, and we're trying to do our best to make it known that it's an area that can improve.
And I think you guys are doing an amazing job at that. I'm really excited to tell our viewers more about what you guys do. So, what do you think really differentiates Emily Healthcare in the competitive world, when it comes to executive healthcare recruiting? There's so many aspects to it.
We only get the toughest things, it seems. So people either call us when they want to nail it or they can't find anyone at all. What gives us a competitive advantage these days is the type of people that we recruit. And we're aggressive in our pursuit of talent, but not aggressive with talent. Besides that, we're also invested heavily in technology, and you can see our office here. This is a new build for us, and so most of our money is in the field here, where it should be. Yeah, executives are going to have to stay up with the times. I think that, they really should be on the bleeding edge of recruitment techniques, technology for their facility, making sure that the community and employees are well taken care of. Yeah, and we work in a manner that suits our clients. So there's no, we could work on a retained or a contingency basis. So consultations are free, and we don't charge candidates a fee. So, that we're paid by the client, which would be the hospital, say, to go out and find talent for them.
Considering the diverse healthcare needs of our beautiful state of Texas, how do you think that Emily Healthcare does cater specifically to providers in our region, where our viewers will be watching you from, in the city of Harlingen, in the Rio Grande Valley?
We take our job very serious. You can see our reviews; they're very high, and you don't just get those. You don't get those by cutting corners. So we have an exhaustive process. We love Texas work, Texas business. The Valley I've been to, I go down there several times a year, if not more. We want to help your residents. We want to help the people that need care when they're coming through. And we know a lot of the nuances that are associated.
Emily Healthcare, where more love enriches everything.